I got a Beyblade that literally splits apart. Yeah, this might be one of the craziest gimmicks that Beyblade X has done. This is the brand new Bullet Griffon. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care if it's meta. It is an absolutely insane gimmick that this Beyblade can clone itself in battle. If you are excited for this release and like bays that spin, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts. And make sure to check out my Zankye Beyblade store. We're gonna be shipping out any pre-orders this week. We import from Japan and we are Canadian based. It's an optional way to support the channel and I appreciate any and all support regardless. So let's talk about the latest Beyblade X release of Bullet Griffon. This is a balance type release that is a part of the new Unique Line Infinity Expand series. So to catch you up to speed on what this basically means, a Unique Line Infinity Beyblade is only 2 parts for its full combination rather than 3. The blade and the ratchet are fused together, meaning that whatever height your blade is locked as, it's going to be like that permanently. You cannot use any other ratchets or any ratchet integrated bits with it. And our owner for this Beyblade is 2 Cross. She's a floor boss on floor 40 and has a pretty cool bay. All right, let's open it. 3, 2, 1, go. Rocket Man. Going over to our part by part, let's break down Bullet Griffon, where it's basically 2 Beyblades in one. The entire Bullet Griffon blade is a balance blade, but once this Beyblade separates in battle, it actually becomes 2 halves. One half, when it separates, is going to be referred to as Bullet, which is the top half, and the bottom half is referred to as Griffin. Now, something very important to mention in this video is that how the ruling for this Beyblade works, only whatever happens to this bottom half actually counts. If Griffin gets knocked out, bursts, or stops spinning, you lose. It doesn't matter what the top half of that thing is doing, it does not count. So you're gonna really want this part to survive if you're gonna be using it in battle. I think what makes it so interesting is in its combined state, it weighs like an absurd amount. I think it's like the heaviest combination compared to any other heavy combo you wanna make in Beyblade X. But obviously, once these parts separate, the weight gets split in half, which does make it a lot more interesting to try to dissect to see how it could be good. First, referring to the Bullet half, the attack type. Bullet is the shortest thing to exist in Beyblade X right now. Look at how tiny it is. It can really hit and target ratchets, which that's going to be fun and interesting. Obviously, with how this Beyblade works with its release gimmick, it's going to be a little bit bouncy because it has a little spring built in, but it does have a pretty aggressive shape and design. Very curious to see how effective it's going to be at assisting our blade in battle. Speaking of which, we do have our Griffin. So Griffin is a defense type. You'll notice it has like these little protrusions right here that actually stick out. It's very round for its shape and design, as it's literally for defense. I want to say that the height of this thing is maybe equivalent to what would be 385, and on top of that, the actual ratchet connector tabs here are basically like the simple ratchet tabs. I should mention I am worried about things like these tabs right here. These are very exposed, and obviously as this bay is going to consistently separate in battle and reassemble and separate, hopefully this doesn't break too easy. And lastly, we'll talk about the hex a bit. It has 16 gears instead of your average of 12 and has great stamina and defensive properties and is pretty good if you want to build a simple defense combination for Beyblade X. And lastly to mention, it comes with a winder that has like this halftone gradient appearance on it. It looks really nice. You get a super long winder cord, so that's really cool, and I do like the color red, so this launcher is a big win for me. Fully assembled! Griffin looks really cool. Very excited to see what this blade can actually do. If it's just a fun gimmicky Beyblade, I'm okay with that, but if we can actually get some real fun with this for competitive, that would be awesome. Let's do a test battle to see how it goes, and then after I'll try out some subscriber recommended combinations and see how I do. So I am joined here by the legendary and talented blader that is my mother. All right, let's do a test launch. 3, 2, 1, like rip. All right, man, this is what we're gonna get until it separates. Our first opponent will be Aero Pegasus on 760 Rush. This is a heavy attacker paired up with 760 and Rush with repeated barrage attacks. It should be able to stop Bullet right away. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Do I separate? Oh! The tiny one is already gone. How's Hexa doing? Please. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! All right, you're hitting below the belt right now. I have not separated. Oh, and a KO! 3, 2, 1, go shoot! I already separated. The tiny one is not doing much, and it... Well, I have good news for you. Did you know how the points work is that only if the bottom is killed, it counts? This is so weird. No, what are you doing? Attack it! Okay, no, we're still in. Nah, that's crazy.
No, no, no.
3, 2, 1. Wait, it came back for revenge? It tripped. Fuck. No, I can't extreme it when it's... You can't extreme it when it's combined! So on my community tab, I asked subscribers to give me some combinations and we'll try some out. We're gonna give a big shout out right now to Ant Media. So many people wanted us to use merge. Let's try it out. This already looks super, super tall. Separated, it's gonna be really funny. Let's actually put it up against, this one's gonna be wild. Wizard Rod on 160 Hexa. Is it even possible to outspin it with merge? I have no idea. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. No, okay, wait. To explain to the viewer, since the top half is still there, it doesn't matter. Whatever happens to the bottom, so I lost via KO. Nah, this is going crazy. Oh! Wait, do you win?
I don't know. No.
Nah, that's crazy. All right, we have Non-Construct who wants us to put this on Low Rush. Let's try it on an attacker combo. And our opponent will be, who do we got here? Scale Shark on 360 Kick. All right, let's see how it does against Shark. 3, 2, 1. I want to see if I can actually stop Shark. Okay, now I'm wondering, with 2 of them, does it actually beat a Shark?
No.
Yeah, I don't have much stand. Oh, I tripped. I separated. Now what? I almost got extremed by my bottom half. It's literally has the easiest job right now. Just hit Shark and win. Three junk. Oh.
You're welcome.
All right, now for first impressions, what do I think of this release? I will say that if the gimmick does not activate, that's probably its most favorable. I would say, is this going to be a competitive Beyblade? I don't really know. For attack versus attack, actually might be, just because it has such a heavy weight before it separates, and because it takes a lot of force just to make it separate in some of these attack versus attack matchups, that might be really useful, because even after it separates, this kind of just bounces around very easily, but that bottom half that kind of just stays around is pretty useful. I do think super, super fun. Nonetheless, my prediction will be maybe just in an attack meta, it can work out. I don't know if it's gonna really beat these stamina bays or stuff like that. But hey, what combos do you want to see me use with Bullet Griffin? If you've gotten this release, what combos do you like with it and why? And I want to say thank you all for watching. That's gonna be it for now. Take care and bye.